Hey, this is Jason with Insightful Automation. And today I wanted to make a video regarding the new um, responsive email builder inside of Infusionsoft. I say new, it's not really new anymore. It's the updated email builder, it's the responsive email builder. I guess that's compared to the classic email builder or the drag and drop email builder. The reason why I want to make this video is because I've been encouraging my clients to move over to this builder. There are a lot of pros, um, but in doing so, uh, some of my clients are unhappy with the builder and they're seeing some cons. Notably, the big con that we're going to be addressing today is not being able to wrap the image or do an inline image where the text wraps around it. So just going to be discussing some ways that I try to accomplish this. And we'll also go over a few of the quirks and strange things about the builder. Um, so just jumping right in, I'm just going to get started here. Um, we see that it's got a nice gallery. Everybody has seen this. Um, and what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and get started with one of these templates. Personally, I like the look of just a simple email, but a lot of times our clients might have something like a header image. So what Infusionsoft has been doing is now that they have these blocks, these used to be snippets, and now they're using these blocks. So um, most uh, one thing is definitely missing from this, and that is the HTML snippet or the HTML block. That's one of the things that I realized right away when starting to use this was that there was no way to add in your own custom HTML, and um, I feel like that's a shame because some of the issues that we have to deal with now in the new builder are I feel like could have been overcome a little bit by having an HTML uh, block or HTML builder. But first things first, we can just very similar to the drag and drop. We'll bring over an image and we can uh, just put in our header image here. It's kind of a standard kind of header image. And then if we wanted to do an inline image, in the past we would have some type of image here, and we could insert the image in here and say whether we wanted the text to be above or to the left or to the right. That's no longer possible, and instead we would put images to the left and to the right. So let's say I'm wanting to uh, put an image in, right? So we're saying, oh, here, take a look at this guy. What I've been doing is I have been trying my best to just recreate the same look. And this works for a lot of things, and sometimes it's just about um, redesigning your copy or changing up your copy. It's not always easy, like in this one. We're seeing as we've got a gap here, but if we try to do our best, we can make that appear as it's not that big of a deal. So in some ways, we just have to relax our standards as far as what we'll accept, as far as how it looks, because really it's a compromise. The end goal is going to be having a nice looking email that's going to look good on mobile. So this is really the only way that I've seen how to do it. I'd really love for some of you guys in the community to put into the comments below if you've got a better way to do this or not, because that's one of the things that my my clients are really complaining about, not being able to do these inline images. But I've been able to achieve decent results with this. The big problem that most of my clients, the ones that are very focused on the details, will say is there's too big of a gap, too large of a gap here. And so one thing I hope that Infusionsoft will address in the future, and I don't know if you noticed this, but whenever you drag it in from the side, you'll get this shifting, and that can have bad results. if you want to add stuff, sometimes it's best to come in from the bottom. So I'll kind of bring it around to the bottom and just start slowly shifting up until I get that result. Now what I can do is, I'm just trying to show that between, this is something I really hope that Infusionsoft will address. It appears like this paragraph sections have built-in margins. So they have some bottom margin or bottom padding here that's creating a larger space between two text snippets. So one way that you would do it in the previous email builders, I would always tell my clients to break up their paragraphs into the different snippets, and so that they can really control the formatting. Now that's not really the case. Now I say I don't recommend that they break this up into multiple sections, right? You'll get better results if you just have your long blocks of text. The problem kind of becomes when you get a large section of text that goes off the screen, when you want to start bolding. There, you can't use Control B anymore. Oh, it looks like they've added that in with a new one. That's really awesome. So that will definitely help a lot. Speaking of adding some things in, they've just recently added this Save a Template feature, which is really handy. Before you would have to create a draft and then actually send the email. No longer have to do that. Now you can click Save a Template, so that's really good. So being able to use your Control B or Command B and Control I to mark up your text is really cool as well. So those were some of the initial thoughts with the email builder. I'm really hoping to see the addition of the HTML block in the future. The last thing I want to go over is just when you're trying to overcome this issue of the sections and the breaks between the content, sometimes it's just a good idea to put in some things like dividers, and that can always look very nice, breaking up your email into different sections. So if we remove this, we can put this divider in, which is a nice feature. Delete that. This type of thing. You can always change the colors here, a little lighter. So if you're breaking up some sections, that's always a nice touch. Well, I hope you found this useful, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Please leave any comments. If you have any questions, additional questions, or something that you're working on in the email builder, I'd love to know what you're struggling with, and hopefully I'll be able to share with you some of my ideas about how to resolve it. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.